Hi, I'm Jason, and this is the Cultural Breakdown. So there was recently released the new trailer for the upcoming Futurama from Hulu, and when I heard about this going on, I kind of had mixed feelings about it because on one hand, I loved the original run of the show they had, then even the relaunch of it on Comedy Central. I mean, and I thought both parts kind of ended in a good spot, but they were able to bring it back for Comedy Central, and I think that worked just fine. But with the way things have been going in the entertainment industry, I'm very hesitant on thinking that this is going to be something good. I mean, usually when I see like a remake of something I like or a sequel to something I like from years ago and they're going to be making it now, all I'm thinking is like, how are they going to mess this up? Because usually that's what happens with it. I mean, I have been pleasantly surprised by certain things, like let's say Top Gun Maverick. That was a sequel that I was like, really, why are they making this? And then I saw the movie. It's like, oh, that was fantastic. But that's the exception, not the rule. And I'm hoping this is an exception too, because they have the original cast working on this still. But I mean, that's not a huge selling point though either, because I think they're all, I mean, since they're all still working voice actors, for any of them to say I'm not going to do the new Futurama, then that's really a bad sign. So I think that's having the original cast is the bare minimum for this. But at the same time, is like I'm not sure about the people behind the scenes. I know they got some people. Well, I know like Matt Groening, David Cohen are going to be writing the first episode of this at least. So that's a positive there. Jumping over the IMDb. See, this is the first episode. So yeah, David Cohen. All right, so they're going to be doing that. Let me see about any of the other ones. Okay, so maybe they are more involved with it, or unless it's just one of those things they just have their name on it. But it's looking like they're involved with it. Let's see. All right, there'll be 11 episodes this season. It looks like, yeah. So okay, that does help a little bit. But then jumping over to the trailer, let me just see how this is.
Welcome to your new home. We seem to have survived a massive disruption in the flow of time.
That might be a way they're kind of bringing in from the last, kind of the way the last series ended or the last run of this ended on Comedy Central. So maybe this, because when they brought it back to Comedy Central, they kind of made an excuse for the way it previously ended, where they got sucked into a wormhole. So now that looks like, since it was a time thing, distortion thing, that's probably it. But I don't know.
Wait. Okay, I'm done. To the ship.
Okay, that I thought that was pretty good. At least, I mean, that's just so Bender. I mean, there's a reason everyone likes Bender. He's just so horrible.
A new virus has broken out.
All right, do we really need to do COVID stuff now? I mean, I know Futurama has always done like topical things and whatnot, and had like a funny spin, kind of like how South Park is. But at the same, I mean, especially if you go back to like early season of Futurama, it's very dated. I mean, you kind of had to have been there to get a lot of the stuff. But and I know people get this, but at the same time, it's like it's still old news. I mean, you're not going to crack jokes. I mean, you don't really see people cracking jokes about stuff that happened a couple of years ago. I mean, I know it's still kind of fresh in people's minds, but at the same time, I mean, is this really gonna? I don't know if this will really land or whatever. It just seems like it's kind of desperate for a laugh or something. I don't know.
Has broken out.
That looks kind of fun. I can't wait to do it hundreds of times.
And I get the joke there, but you're thinking the future they would have had something else. I mean, the professor's basically a magician with all he does, so you'd think you would have had a better testing method. Is this supposed to be like a Dune reference or something? Maybe it is, but it seems to be kind of a strange thing. But they've always poked fun at like pop culture, the latest pop culture things. But I mean, is Dune really popular enough to be something that they'd, I don't know, parody? I mean, I enjoyed the movie, but I don't know. I mean, it seems to be a little bit kind of out there.
I deserve that.
I'm just glad.
So, yeah, so that's the trailer for it, I guess. There were some moments I think like are good. Other moments I don't think so well. I mean, just judging by the like, the dislike, it doesn't seem like it's hated or anything like that. I mean, it seems to be pretty positive. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, my hesitation is not really with what I'm seeing here entirely. It's just mostly just the entertainment industry in general. I have a hesitation to trust what they're putting out. I mean, maybe I've just been disappointed so long I don't want to be hurt again or something. Maybe that's it. I don't know, but I'm hoping this does good because I always like to have a new show to watch. And this is something that goes back to my childhood, so very nostalgic for me. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll check out the at least the first couple episodes just to see how it is and see if I like it still. If not, then I can just always go back and rewatch the original run and then the relaunch that had on Comedy Central. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Do you think this looks good or not, or is this something to just pass? Comment below, let me know. And if you like the video, click the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest news. Thank you.